Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to go ahead and cover the inside of this truck today. So we went over the exterior and under the hood and drivetrain in previous videos. So we're going to go ahead and look at the inside of this truck. First thing you see, different seats. You know, where'd those seats come from? What are they? These are out of an Explorer. The seat base is the factory one for this truck. It was something I added. It was an option for the Super Cab trucks. We're just running the Explorer seat and side cover. These were recovered by a local guy. He did a really good job on them. The color match is almost spot on. I would say it's pretty much perfect. A lot better than the cat skin seats that I used to have in this truck. These are very comfortable. I like them. They have an adjustable bolster, which is in the bottom of the seat, which you can see moving there. I also have power lumbar. These are very similar to the first gen Lightning seats with the high back and the wide backrest and the way the bottom is shaped. We'll also have the adjustable rest here. So these seats are really nice. They're very comfortable. The power seat really makes it. So the second thing you come across here is a steering wheel. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in the truck here and get you a little bit better view. So in here we have an 05 to 07 Super Duty steering wheel. This is also the same on an Excursion. So we are running the same horn pad airbag for that model year vehicle. The wiring for the Super Duty does not work with the OBS trucks. So the wiring for these is out of other vehicles that are in the OBS era. So that's been changed. However, I wanted to show you that all this stuff does actually work in here. And we're going to start with the radio here. So as you can see, your volume goes up and down. It's a little harder to see here. The volume does go up and down. And then if you wanted to change to the next song, you can do that. And then if you wanted to change modes, this also does that. So the bottom ones here, as you can see, say temp and fan. So see, those don't do anything. You can't turn the climate control on from up here. So that's one thing you have to do. You have to reach and touch it and turn it on. So turn it on, and then you can hear the vacuum pump there. Since we're running the Super Duty vacuum pump. So you can change your temperature from your steering wheel here, which is very nice. And then also your fan speed. So this is very nice when you're driving down the road, especially if you have a lounged back seating position. So that's nice to have. You're running down the road, you don't have to take your eyes off the road to change anything over here, even though that is a touch screen, very easy to use, but it just makes it nice and convenient. I'm going to shut the door here for you and turn on the parking lights. You can see that we have nice green illumination on the steering wheel here. It does go up and down with the dimmer switch, so that's nice. Batteries are a little low here because we've had the key on for a little bit, so the lights aren't exactly nice and bright. Something else we have in here are these switches here. So a friend of mine made these. He came up with the idea himself and said, "Hey, I'm doing this on my truck. Would you be interested in something like that?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, I would." And to be honest with you, those switches are amazing when you're driving down the road at night. Because, yeah, I mean, this is easy to get to. It's easy to find in an OBS truck. But having the lights on, it makes it a little bit nice. And then we also have the other side done over there also. It's a little hard to see, but you can see. I'll turn them off and you can see it go out there. Those are a upgrade, if you so speak. And then we're also running an Eddie Bauer dash trim in here. Now, this is not an Eddie Bauer truck because it's not tan inside. However, put all the creature comforts of the Eddie Bauer in this truck, so I figured it was fitting. Something else we have down here is the monitor that you can see here. So this is a backup camera. Can also be used as a monitor if so need be. So you could actually use that to watch movies if you wanted. I don't do that in this truck, but I have done it in the past when we've gone on long trips for the passenger to watch something. So obviously it's down there, so I can't watch it while I'm driving because I'm looking out the front here. Something else we have in here are these Autometer ultralight gauges. We have a pyrometer, transmission temperature, and boost pressure. This is also an Air Force scan gauge. It is currently inoperative. I have to send it out and have it repaired. Something wrong inside the gauge here. It doesn't want to read my computer. So I have to get that fixed. But it is also green illumination. Then also up here, we'll open the door to get you a little more light. We have the deluxe visors, I would call them, but this is part of the light and convenience package group A. This package includes that sun visor, this sun visor, and an auto dim rear view mirror. This is not the factory auto dim rear view mirror, and I will show that to you in a second here, but these have a double visor, which is nice. So you can swing this one over here like so, and then put this one down. So you get your sun that's coming in on this side of your face over here. You're able to block that sun. So with these visors, you get the lighted vanities. This one over here is also a lighted vanity. And then these are F-150 ones, so they say airbag instead of all of the four-wheel drive and everything like that. So these are two-wheel drive F-150 ones, which is nice because there's not all the stickers on here. So, and then also you can see it says airbag down here, airbag here, but the airbag is not functional. There's no systems to control this airbag, so we don't have it hooked up. It's not plugged in. There are shorting pins in the back of the airbag to keep it from creating any static charge to go off even, so this is completely safe to run. But however, the horn does still work, so that is nice. We'll come up here to the mirror up here. As you can see, this is a compass mirror. You can see the compass in the corner over there. This mirror is also has the ability to be turned off, and you can also turn off the compass. This is out of a GM vehicle, I do believe, but it fits on there nicely, and it actually has a teal illumination instead of the green, because my original climate control was actually teal colored, but I may change that out eventually, but that's the least of my concerns right now. So see the dash cam behind it. I've had some instances on the highway where a dash cam was a very useful thing to have. So that's what's blinking behind the mirror there. So we'll go ahead and hop out of the truck here, and we'll show you what else is going on the inside of this truck that's kind of hard to see when you're sitting in it. So we'll go ahead and show you that. All right, so no back seat. I remove it. It's in the way. It's useless to me. It's full of crap back there. I use that for all of my storage. So I have a sub box back here and some other tools, and then my amplifier and a power inverter comes in very, very handy if you need to charge something that needs 110 volts or 120 volt AC power. So that's something that's hardwired in. And then we're also running Boston speakers front and back in this truck, along with this obviously Pioneer radio. That is an NEX version. I've had some issues with it. I really, really like the radio, but I don't think it's going to stick in this truck. So factory sliding rear window. And then something else that's really, really interesting, you don't see these too often, are the plugs for the seat belts. These came in the jump seat equipped trucks. So you could get a super cab with jump seats instead of a full bench. So those came with those plugs up there. So I found the set of those in the junkyard, which was nice. As you can see, the hydro tuner is just hanging out there. Had the dash bezel off recently and just never stuck it back on. And a P3 controller. It's a very good brake controller. I like it. It does a lot of things for me, also in green illumination. Down here we have some old wires that are hanging out there, some stuff that's been removed, like Sirius. We took that out a long time ago. Old TS6 tuner that I haven't taken out. It's the wiring stuffed up in there really well. Never needed to take it out, so it's just a knob. And then these are the switches for the lights up front and some old lighting that I used to have on the truck that I just never removed. Whenever we go to redo this truck, those switches will go away, so we'll be changing that up. But these are the OEM door panels, nothing crazy here, just some nice LEDs down here to brighten this area up in the morning when it's dark out. And that's about it. I drive this truck a lot. It's got 458,000 miles on it, and I spent a lot of time in this interior. So just wanted to go ahead and show you what I do to make driving this truck a lot more comfortable and modern. So that's about it for the inside of this truck. I appreciate you guys watching these videos and subscribing to the channel. Trying to get this channel to grow a little bit more so that we can keep this channel moving forward. So if you want to share any of these videos, I'd appreciate it. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it, and we'll catch you on the next one.